Hello there and welcome back to No Man's Land. Getting an early start today, finally putting the wheat in on our field just behind these trees. See, the grass has started coming through. Oh, and we've got some chickens here as well. Just 4. Enough to keep us in supply with eggs whenever we fancy them. We cut through behind the silos. I bought some fertiliser now, so I can fully utilise this seeder's potential and get some fertiliser in the ground at the same time as the seed. So here we go. I think I might have come to a solution with my conundrum about the cows. So what I've done is I've torn up the piece of land that's just, we'll say south of the wooden cow barn, just as you come into the farm, just up the dirt track. And I've planted grass seed in there. Should be able to see it from here. Just above that hill. You can see it. So I've filled it all with grass seed. Oh, I'm going off course. So that should give us a decent area of grassland that we'll be able to use for bales and silage. Now I know I'm pretty sure we can use the grass anywhere on the map, but without it having been ploughed first and then planted as grass, I'm not so sure if fertilising will do anything in the game. So what I've done, just to ensure that we can fertilise it and get better yield from the grass that we cut, is I've ploughed it up and we've planted some fresh grass in there. And with some of that area of land, I think I'm going to look at putting in a simple cow stable and use some of the land for cow pasture. It'll have to be cheap now because we've only 45,000 left. Swing this back around. But there's no rush to do that anyway, we can always wait. But when it comes to the food mixer we need for the cows, my solution is, in the meantime, we'll probably just buy it in pallet form, in bag form. You can get some concentrated cattle food, which won't be as effective as making it ourselves. But in the meantime, it does mean we get the best weight gain in the cattle we buy by having the proper food for them. And hopefully maybe after a harvest or two, we should be able to hopefully find a decent mixer wagon for a reasonable price. Gonna miss a small strip there in the middle. I've turned off the variable usage mod, but I've kept in the real numbers mod. So as you can see, we've absolutely shot through that fertiliser, but the seeds are going down at a more reasonable pace. I believe with the usage mod that every type of seed will have a different rate it spends, and there's some calculations in the readme to explain how it's worked out, like how many grams of seed you need for 1,000 plants and how many square meters that would cover, and it's quite interesting. So the rate we get through the wheat will be different than what we get through the corn. I'd have to have a test and plant some corn now with the variable usage mod off and see if that goes down any different. And it works out the rate of fertiliser you need based on the level your field is fertilised, from what I understand. Get that full again. You see some of the saplings up on the hill. See where we've missed as well. Just about. I do like this John Deere, even though it wasn't my first choice of John Deere to use. I'm not so keen on the tinted windows. See, not missed anything over here. There it is. Birds already after the seed. It's probably a problem with planting so close to so many trees. And there we go, we've got a little wheat field sorted. Less than 10 minutes. And we'll probably expand it next year to go further around. Don't think we'll take out these trees behind our house, because I quite like them, shield us from the wind. But just beyond that, round the corner, we'll take out some of those and expand the field round that way maybe. Probably have to see about getting this old windmill torn down before it falls down as well. Excuse me. I'll just hop out here and you can see just how big of an area we did dig up in the end. pretty massive. Got the new grass coming through. I'm gonna have to throw some lime down on it as well at some point. May as well get started on that now, I suppose. And I'm thinking some sort of stable structure this end of the field, and then pasture the rest of it. So let's have a look around, see what we've got handy. I think I have tucked away the lime spreader right at the back there, so we'll just have to do a bit of shunting. Oops, left this guy running. Oops. There we go. Let's pop him over here for now. Pull this out to here. I tell you what, we'll use the Ford. I think I've really used the Ford for field work in a video yet. Just jump out and get this backed in. I always seem to have a problem backing in something that's only got two wheels. Even if it's got a bar link, it's not a link on an axle. Ooh. But I guess it kind of is because it's only got two wheels. We'll pop him there. And we will just leave the John Deere by the pressure washer. So I remember to wash him because he is a mess now. Right, let's get cracking. Ooh. Yeah, now we're flying through the line. Did not use it that fast when the variable usage mod was on. Good job with a few more bags. Because I am in the Ford and I can't lift the bags over it, you'll have to excuse me whilst I just back in here and cheat. There we go. See how far the line goes. 1,000 litres of it. Oh, we're stuck. I've dropped it, that's why. And back we go. So 1,000 litres is half a bag. 1, 2, 3. Gonna have to buy some more bags of lime, I think. Or get a bulk delivery of it, maybe. And definitely a bigger lime spreader in future. Let's pick up one more load. Oops. Point them somewhere else. Luckily there's no one else on the farm to impale. Let's time how quick we get through the lime now. It's 10 seconds. Seconds, 25 seconds to get through 1,000 litres of lime. I'm going to end the video here because this is going to be quite a repetitive task, driving backwards and forwards for more lime. Maybe I'll lease something, who knows. Excuse me. So thank you very much. Have a good one.